Yes guys, we're at the Malvern Flower Show and it is a little bit chilly. I've got my warm jacket on and I'm still feeling it. So I'm going to get a cup of tea and some scran and then I'm going to take you guys around. So come with me, I'll take you around, show you everything there is to see, maybe get a few interviews in with some very, very talented people and yeah, let's go have some fun. Yes guys, so we are all warmed up, cup of tea, straight down the hatch. I've had to do my jacket up because yeah, it is cold. No floral shirt on show anymore. And yeah, we're going to find the RHS letters. So there are the RHS letters, which are at every RHS flower show. So yeah, just up here is where Kate's garden is, which obviously I did a few days helping her out, so we're going to go up there and we're going to wind her up a little bit. So yeah, let's go. Little bit too much purple.
Oh no!
So we've got a Kate Mason garden cake and it literally matches the garden. How cool is that?
I love the styling. Yeah. Oh, but look, from this book.
So you like the table?
So I love it all. I love the purple, I said. But did you make the table? Is
made
it
the
yours?
table, yeah.
Oh, lovely. Well, I love the table too. Very lovely piece of work. I just stunning.
Yes. Please, Kate Mason.
So obviously Kate is a lover of all things purple and you can sure tell in the design and the choice of planting in this garden. So, and I love it because what that does is it puts Kate's personality in the garden and this garden is oozing in that personality. And I think sometimes in garden design, when people are designing show gardens, it very much, when people are sort of following trends and trying to get marks from the judges, it means that sometimes they can sort of lack personality in a garden, whereas with this it's just oozing in personality, and hearing people talk about it as they walk round, that is what they're saying. So yeah, an absolutely incredible garden. So I don't know about you, but those Sarracenias look very good, and yeah, the lights as well, because I did those. So we left Kate Mason's garden for the time being. Fear not, I will be back later in the video with Michael Perry, aka Plant Geek, and I'm also doing another video on it as well. This is the Sleep in Beauty garden, got a silver gilt medal and is designed by Ian McBain. And I think the thing that is incredible about this garden is the landscaping. The way that it flows through the paths up, and then if you can see, I'll zoom in at the back, you can see that that's continued on that back wall, and it really makes the space feel like a room. Now you guys know how much I love you, no not you, balls. And this garden has them for the structure, and it uses trees really well as well to make you feel enclosed. So one thing that Ian always does is he has ducks in his water feature. Well, I say he always does it, I'm not sure whether he does always do it. I know he did it last year and he's done it this year, so we'll say he always does it. But I like it, I think it's really fun, and I think it's good to have those fun elements as you express yourself. I think when you're creating a garden, you are creating some art, and it is all about expressing yourself and putting your personality within the space, and that's exactly what he does. So yeah, on when we was building Kate's garden, it was quite funny actually, because one of the slabs just here was driven over by a great big vehicle. So Ian wasn't best pleased, and I don't blame him. I would have been very mad as well. So yeah, thankfully he had one slab left to fix it. Something that's really cool is on top of here, if you can see the wildflower meadow on top. Really cool, really nice feature, and you're seeing it more and more in a lot of gardens. So we're on to the third show garden, and I've got to apologise. When I'm videoing near the show gardens, I'm always a little bit sort of mumbly. Now the reason that is because I don't want to annoy people as they're viewing the garden, and I want to be mindful of the people enjoying their experience as well. So yeah, apologies for that. Bear with me. But yeah, that is why. If you think, why does he sound so miserable, that's why. So this is the Diamond Way. You've got bronze, and it's designed by Luke Gunnar. And we'll go over and we'll have a look. You guys know I love water in the garden, so yeah, I'm a massive fan of this. Love the little bridge going over, which you could see yourself sat on there with your feet in the water, couldn't you? I love the little sedums in the bricks and the paving as well. Looks really, really cool. And the water feature itself is very impressive. It just looks really cool. So yeah, really cool garden. A wisteria that is in decent flower as well. So whereas Kate's had just gone over, unfortunately. But I think you're allowed that sort of thing at in show gardens and stuff, because obviously you can't control the weather. So but yeah, really nice choice of shades of leaves and flowers, and they really sort of contrast against the aggregates that they've chosen. So this is the mode of life, and yeah, it's spectacular, really cool. Living roof on the top of the structure, which is actually a water feature as well. So yeah, those plants are getting watered, aren't they? So when they were actually creating this, apparently they didn't let the I think it was the posts set in the postcrete long enough, so I think they started to build it, and then all of a sudden there was a lot of movement, so they had to redo certain elements. I might whoever told me that might be making it up, but yeah, someone told me that happened. So but yeah, really, really cool. And I'm an absolute sucker for a pond in the garden, so yeah, really, really cool. The iris in here, I prefer the purpley one that I've got in mine. Oh, they have actually got that just there. So yeah, I prefer that purpley one than the yellow flag iris. Yeah, just a preference. They've got some lily of the valley. It's got a variegated leaf. I didn't even know that existed, guys. But yeah, really cool. You can see that this is a lot more sort of sustainable, sort of wildlife friendly type of design. I was just saying to someone that I love this garden, like it's really, really cool, but it's not something that I would personally create in my garden just because of certain things that I like. That might change over time, but yeah, as you can see, look, it's sort of very natural, sort of you've got strawberries in amongst there with hardy geraniums, you've got hostas. So yeah, one thing I always think with these sorts of gardens is when they have hostas and stuff like that, but then they're doing all this stuff with the habitat, creating habitat and that, those hostas wouldn't stand a chance, because there'd be so many slugs in this garden. You've got dead wood and stuff like that, that yeah, those hostas would be eaten very, very fast, based off of my experience anyway. Yeah, very, very cool garden, and you can see why I got gold. I don't know whether I mentioned that, it got gold. Yeah, really cool. You've got on the back there, you've got the sort of bug hotels type thing actually created into that structure, which is really, really cool. Yeah, really, really cool garden. So this is Garden of the Wind, got a gold medal, and you will see why it's called Garden of the Wind. So guys, I'm not gonna lie, when I was helping Kate, I came down this path and I saw this white contraption and I was like, what the heck is that? Like, what is it? But now you can see it in the garden serving its purpose. You can see exactly why it's there, and it's a really cool concept, a really cool feature of this garden. And yeah, obviously that's there so that the wind manipulates that, moves it around, and then creates a really unique painting at the end of the garden. It's really cool. And then just here on a smaller scale, you've got the same thing on this Acer tree here as well. Really, really cool. So yeah, don't judge a book by its cover until you know exactly what is going off and, and what the purpose of it is. It's got a lovely, lovely water feature going through it. It's a lovely space. Lovely pale blue irises, purple irises that I like as well. And yeah, one thing I would say is that when they were creating this, I was looking over, and at one point all they'd done was sort of move the soil and created a big pile of soil, and you were sort of looking over thinking, are they going to sort of start to get going soon? They're going to have a lot of work to do. But yeah, you can see that in the end they got everything done they needed to, and got an incredible gold medal as well. So in here we have a feature garden designed by Rupert. I don't know his second name. Is it Rupert Keys? Maybe? I don't know. I might be just totally making up a surname for him. But yeah, really, really cool. Now I've not got down here whatsoever, so everything I see right now is completely new to me. But yeah, really cool little natural swimming pool, I guess, just here. Very, very sort of rustic and natural sort of looking. Please keep off the grass. So I think I've already broken that without realising. So yeah, sorry Rupert if you ever watch this, probably won't. And yeah, so you come through here and there's 3 outbuildings. One's a bar, one's a chill area, and then I think one's like a dance area, maybe. So here's the bar. Very cool. Very, very cool. It's like the Pantheon at the top. Why go to Italy when you can see this? One's been taking the shortcut right there, can see it. Unbelievable. Similar to our bath, actually. It is our bath, isn't it?
I was thinking it's the same.
Hey, I hope it's not our actual bath or bath, wherever you're from. And then here is the disco room. With a disco ball. Boom. Very cool.
3, 2, 1. Perfect.
So there is photo booth in here, so we just had our photo taken, and yeah, very cool, very fun. So we have seen 6 out of 8 gardens, so need to track down those last 2 gardens. Hope you liked the photo booth. So yeah, it's one of those where I don't know why, but no matter how comfortable I feel recording, I still just have this thought of like feeling like I'm annoying people recording, if that makes sense. So yeah, when I sort of only show a little clip and stuff like that. It's me sort of thinking, oh, they might not want to be filmed, or yeah, I don't want to talk too loud because I might be annoying. So yeah, that's the reasoning for it. So so we need 2 more show gardens. Now I think one's here, so we'll have a look at that one, and then we'll track down the last one. Here we go. So you can see straight away why I'm a massive fan of this. Lovely, lovely water feature right up ahead. Very tranquil, very sort of Japanese style, which is around my pond, and you know I love that style so much. So yeah, absolutely incredible. You've got you there for structure all year round. You've got the, like in autumn, wow, obviously this will get taken down, but if this was up in autumn and then you saw all the aces, the leaves coming off at the same time, it would look incredible. You've got the white wisteria there as well, going over that one as well. So as you can see, you've got the gutter there, you've got all the water that goes onto this building will make its way down these chains. There's one there and there's one there, and then that'll go into that trough there, and then that will make its way down and come down here, and then on the other side, if you look, you see the trough there, so that'll come down that chain into that trough and then go that way. Really, really cool garden, really cool design, absolutely love it. So here is a closer look of that. So you can see the gutter, and then you can see the chain. Can you see the chain? Let me get a good angle. There you go. See the chain comes down from the gutter, and it will take the water into this. And then what that does is it goes into here, and then goes around the garden. So I think this is the final show garden that we need to see, and it is for a hospice, and yeah, really, really love the garden. This cool building here, I could do with one of those in my garden actually. Yeah, really, really cool space. Lovely foxgloves, and yeah, again, it's got a really sort of wild element to it, and is also sort of very tranquil. Really love the tree with the sort of, they almost look like mirrors, like the zoom you guys in. Oh no, we're going up again, and press it again, zoom you in. They're sort of like mirrors. They really capture the light and glisten in the wind. It was really cool. And yeah, look at this foxglove here. So this garden really does have that wild feel to it, but it's got a little bit of control in it as well. I really like the stones over there actually, that obviously will create height and character all through the year, and something to sort of look at. So yeah, really cool. Oh guys, the sun is coming out. Good time. Let's undo another button. You will notice that as the day has gone on and it's got a little bit warmer, these buttons are coming undone. Do you know what I mean? Like, people need to watch out, because if it gets sunny, they're in for a fright. But yeah, I'm off on a mission to get something to eat, and I've heard about some chicken burgers that are meant to be incredible. And if they're as good as what I've heard, I feel like I might need to have 2 of them, which is really greedy, isn't it? But yeah, we'll see. Apparently it's down here. The guy's name's Stefan, and it's opposite the Floral marquee. So yeah, but I need a little trickle before. I'm not going to show you that, don't worry. So yeah, I'll see you at the chicken van when I find it. So guys, one thing I wanted to just quickly highlight is that Malvern is the perfect place to bring your kids. So see the diggers, I'm not getting the rest of it in because I don't want to get the kids in. But yeah, over there you've got like a stand where you can do table tennis. You've got over here, you've got like live music. There's lots and lots of space. So you got table tennis over there. Look. So if you want to take your kids to a flower show, you want to have a family day out, then this is the flower show to do it. And you'd have a really good time. There's lots and lots of space. There's lots and lots of toilets. So yeah, do it. Like, I don't do it with Jay because Jay would want to be in the video and he want to steal my limelight. So I don't know how much you heard of that, but basically what I was saying is Malvern is the perfect show to take your kids to. There's lots of space, which is needed at flower shows because people are menaces with plant trolleys. So yeah, take your kids to Malvern and you'll have an amazing family day out. Right, this is the place. It's called Le Coq Burger, apparently. You get chips with it. That's good. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a bit of me. So we serve dairy-free options. That's good. Having a son who's dairy-free, you always look out for that sort of thing nowadays. Before you didn't. But yeah, that's me there. That's what I'm getting. Apparently it's really, really good. So I don't know where he is. Maybe. Oh, here he is. Are you Stefano? I've come here on recommendation. I'm filming you because I told how good this place is. Kate Mason told me about it. Can I have 2 Le Coq burgers, please? Awesome. So we have secured the chicken. Now I'm heading back to the better half with hers as well. And yeah, I thought I'd video for you guys just to show you it. Looks incredible. If I drop one, that's obviously Sophie's. So I better come off the camera before I get in trouble.
What's it got a name?
It's a DJI Pocket.
No, the garden.
Oh, the garden.
It's got a name. What?
With the camera.
We'll give it a name. Don't worry.
Purple garden.
Kate. What's your garden called?
The hierarchy of plants.
I don't like that. I'll use a different one. It's too long. We can't spell it. I'm blaming that on you now.
So we are in Kate Mason's garden, the hierarchy of plants, and I've got Michael, aka Plant Geek, with me, and he's going to sort of identify some plants that he's just astounded are in this garden, because there are a lot of plants which they're not normally in show gardens. So Michael, over to you. I'm going to flip this bad boy around.
This garden is so innovative. I've never seen anything like this before. It really blends outdoor and indoor plants, because we can get quite territorial with plants and thinking that house plants are only built for indoors. But of course, in the wild, they might grow in the rainforest or woodland. So it's good about thinking differently about the plants that you use in your summer garden, because things like Streptocarpus, let's have a little look here. These are fresh from Dibley's in North Wales. Streptocarpus are absolutely incredible because they have flowers all through the summer and they love a little shady spot. So there's no reason why you can't grow those outdoors. So pushing that envelope. But also we've got ferns, hostas, begonias, all mixed up with things like persicaria, tradescantia. You're usually seeing that as a houseplant, but here used outside. The begonias, let me just go into that little corner because there is so much happening. You've got escargot, which is the first spiral leaf begonia. I remember when that was released about 20 years ago. That's how long I've been in this industry. Also at the back, as a backdrop, you've got Begonia luxurians, which is absolutely beautiful, usually grown as a houseplant, but of course, if you've got it as a houseplant, you can give it that summer holiday and create this vibe that we're seeing here today. So much foliage, so much unique flowering as well. This is just a really, really exciting garden with so much happening. Also, when you look at it from the front, you'll see the lovely ombre effect too. You've got carnivorous plants, you've got hostas, ferns, all living in complete harmony in this hierarchy of plants garden that we've got here today. So here is that little blend of carnivorous plants from wax wicked plants. So you can see the Sarracenia coming up to flower as well. Lysomachia, who would have thought of combining those two plants? So you've got so much different textures here. Plants that are not usually bedfellows being used in this vibe. Just look at it from this angle. Beautiful. Pan to the right and you'll see that lovely ombre of blue, purple. This is such an inspirational garden and probably one of the most innovative gardens I've ever seen at a flower show as well.
What is this place called? The Houseplant Hub. So we just call it the Houseplant Hub. The Festival of Houseplants.
Yes,
we are in the Festival of Houseplants and we're going to have a look round. I didn't get to the houseplant section last year at Malvern. So this is my first time. I did come and have a little sneak peek of some of the sort of setups prior. So and I'm very excited to have a look around.
But this is the first time they've had actual gardens, indoor installations here, and there are 8 of them. And we're going to
and they are they've got medals given to them, haven't they? So
you're going to see some golds too. Excellent work.
Let's go and have a look. We'll just keep it rolling.
This is for YouTube.
Yeah. This is for YouTube.
I'm sorry.
So, this is the Bearded Plantaholics setup. So, I'm sure you all know him. And yeah, this pretty much is a mini version of what I've seen his house looks like on Instagram because yeah you can't move in his house, there's plants everywhere, and this is the same sort of thing here.
The Sensory Sanctuary by Mo and Johnny is amazing because you've got so many different textures, some really places where you can feel amazing in this space, immersing yourself in tropical plants and a lot of day-to-day plants as well. But look here, I'm really inspired by the underplanting using the sensitive plant Mimosa pudica below these gorgeous orchids. So there's lots of nice little take-homes here. You've got this pond, what would you call this? A kind of like buzzy little dry ice fountain in the middle, which has actually got essential oils in as well. And then of course the walls are planted amazingly. You've got this hanging Hoya teamed up with this angel hair tillandsia as well, but also you've got different sensory, a bit of fragrance here. Certainly oncidiums will have a little bit of a sweet fragrance. You've also got scented leaf pelargoniums. So this is really kind of like quite progressive for houseplants because scented leaf pelargoniums, something a little bit more traditional. You know, the newer kind of like foliage team don't often look at scented leaf pelargoniums, so it's really nice to see that they've been included here today. So I love this space. It's beautiful and it reminds me of a Swedish sauna. I might need to put my trunks on.
So we are now in Neoflora, which aims to highlight the ever-growing problems with anxiety and depression within young people. And you can see where it gets the name. So we're going to get Michael to point out some of the amazing plants that have caught his eye in this little area.
Plants can almost soothe the anxiety of youth as well. So a few houseplants can actually make you feel so much better. We all know this already, but there's a few really cool features in here. So look down below the messy bed. We've got a terrarium. What an amazing feature that is. So you've got a bed that is also a terrarium. Who would have imagined it? So you've got plants coming from every crevice. This is really, really well thought out exhibit. You've got the lovely neon signs as well. You've got the workspace. You've also got this amazing area with lots of walls of memories as well, talking about plant friends, and we might recognize a few different faces up there because these are all people that have been inspiring to Meg that has put this garden together. And oh, there's me, la 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 la. Ding dong. Really, really cool message behind it. Adam, do you remember when we were at Tatton Park and there was the design by Rachel Platt, which was almost like pixelation? It was supposed to look like a kind of computer game and like the teenager's mind. Yeah. This really evokes that to me. It's the same kind of theme, but kind of taking a stage further, looking at how houseplants can help us as well.
Yeah. So this is the gold medal award-winning design by Claire Lowry and Ben Newell, and you may know Ben. He is from Worcester Terrariums, and they've done a joint design here. Here's Michael, who you've already seen, and it won Best Indoor Plant Garden. So yeah, really incredible design.
But you've already said all that anyway. I'm not going to repeat
Ben
you.
Newell
I'm just going to look
Claire
at some.
Lowry.
Yeah.
Go.
So I just want to give you a few of the houseplant kind of highlights here, because we've got so many beautiful anthuriums just hanging there as if they would in the wild, which is fantastic. I'm a big fan of the little cucumas as well. I think cucumas are one of the best next big things. But you've also got some quite relatable things like the peace lily, spathiphyllum as well as the Monstera dubia. Now look at that Monstera. The leaves at the bottom are the immature leaves, and then as they mature, they get towards the top of the forest canopy and they need to get more and more light. So they have more holes in order to bring that light to the base of the plant as well. But also, let's look at the indoor plant section, because in that corner, wabikusa, which is the Japanese form of kind of inside-outside pond. So look at that amazing effect over there, that wabikusa. But you've also got some aquascaping, you've also got some terrariums, so you've got so much inspiration here, so much take-home, but still having quite everyday plants, so it's quite achievable whilst looking super exotic. I am in love with this, and I'm really, really pleased that it got best in the showcase as well, and the gold medal.
I saw being built when we popped in, and I was wanting to come back and see it finished. It's just got such vibes. Like, I love the lighting and how it just contains the space behind it. And then look at that, those little air plants as chess pieces. Really, really cool concept. I really love that. Have you seen that, Michael? The chessboard.
Oh my god, I love... With these things, there's so much detail. Like, you look at them 4 times and you still see more detail, but I'm really into these light up birch as well.
Incredible, aren't they?
That is a super cool concept. But also, look at the use of plants as well. We've got golden pothos. Now, you know pothos is great for kind of like lower light levels, but of course, add extra light to those shady corners with golden leaved plants. It works really, really well. A lot of nice take home again.
You've got a water feature in the living room.
I would do that. I had a pond.
You've got a pond.
I've got rid of it now. But
Why? Did it get algae?
For a while. No, I just was abandoning it a little bit, but it worked for ages. And once I got the plants in there, it started to look after itself, and the algae cleared. To be honest, once the ecosystem is kind of in place, it works really, really well. So yeah, look at the sofa though. Lovely wooden sofa.
You see the moss on the table as well.
Super. I might not
really
do
awesome.
that in the house, but yeah.
So we are in the Floral marquee, and we're going to have a look round, show you around, and see some cool plants.
Like calla
So
lilies.
and I want to buy a hosta. So yeah, we need to get a hosta.
Frozen Queen calla. Do you know that one? It's quite new as well. Nice as a house plant or patio plant. That's really cool, actually.
I swear, Michael's plant knowledge, I was just saying to him a minute ago, it absolutely blows my mind. Sometimes I go, oh, that's nice, and I point at a plant, not having a clue what it's called, and he'll just, the name of it will just roll off his tongue. And he could be making it up though, to be fair. So if he says anything wrong, tell me, because I won't know.
All right.
What's this one? Is this the one that you was just looking at there?
Yeah, it's so cool. It's it's Xanthodycia, also known as calla, Frozen Queen. I remember seeing one of the first plants of that in Netherlands a few years ago.
It's incredible.
Very cool plant.
Need to remember to talk into that. Don't
Oh la la.
The Memories one's good as well. Really nice. Very different.
I'm going to touch it once. It won't close. Touch it again. It will close.
Ooh.
See that? Twice in 20 seconds closes a Venus flytrap.
You can get arrested for that, you know.
I hope so. Yeah, seriously.
So the guy who I think is the man of the boss of that stand has just said to Michael, that's the most bullshit thing I've heard all day, and I've had a lot of conversations. But the thing of it is you guys just saw that it worked what he said. So we're a little bit bizarre. At first, before, we didn't know whether he was joking or not, but then he walked back to the stand. So yeah, you got anything to say, Michael?
But you can easily look up this data. It's scientific. Does he not understand his Venus flytrap? I love auriculas. These are not necessarily garden auriculas, but these are ones that are more choice, that you would grow in little terracotta pots, and they kind of would work really well in an auricular theatre as well. A lot of people these days are also planting hosta theatres. You know, lovely shelves. This is up your boulevard, Adam, actually. Have you? Oh, you have? You're so inspirational, honestly. But yeah, so create a hosta theatre, auricular theatre. Fern theatre would look really cool as well. Fern cinema, that would be super trendy. But they are very cool. But also, let's give some love to the lupins. Remember lupins, especially look up the West Country hybrids as well. Lupins, when you get up close, they've actually got a nice spicy, peppery fragrance as well. And then, if we're going to really enjoy this display here, look at the Allium schubertii. We saw this as a white one a little bit earlier, but here is the original colour. My parents had this grown in their garden, and I think they forgot they planted the bulb, and they called me up. They said, "What's this alien plant growing in my garden?" And that's what it was.
Bladderwort.
I'm not an expert on carnivorous plants, but this is an amazing bladderwort urticularia, which how does that one trap insects? I think it's like underground with that one. But oh my god, it's amazing. I wonder if they've got any sundew.
It looks like a snapdragon.
They're the ones where they get sticky and then it rolls up and then digests them. Look, you can see that all a little bit rolled up there. That's an incredible one. Wow. And of course, all those Sarracenia, we saw those on Kate's garden. Some of those are hardy outdoors as well. Nice for the edge of a pond. Sarah, really tall.
Crazy, isn't it?
As well.
So is that the same as what we just looked at? The Facebook sundew? Why is it called?
I don't know. Maybe it went viral.
Yeah, it was a guy in Brazil was off looking at orchids and photographing various things, and he put all his pictures on Facebook. And quite a few months later, this professor in Sao Paulo was just flicking through the photos and spotted this and thought, wow, that's something different. Yeah, absolutely. So he contacted the guy, they went out and found it, and it's the biggest species in the Americas.
So cool.
It is really cool, actually, yeah.
That's such a bad story.
I think they're amazing.
And I was lucky enough to be sent some of the seeds from the herbarium collection. They wanted to get it in cultivation, so he sent it to various people around the world. And that was one of 4 plants I ended up getting going. I've got the 3 now. The other 2 were just single crown plants. And it scrambles in its native habitat through scrub and whatever. It produces stems about 4 feet long. It's quite a monster. So it's pretty special, that one.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just noticed the name, the Facebook sundew. I said to him, why is it called the Facebook sundew?
There we are.
Oh. I love that.
So now we need to discover the TikTok sundew.
Oh, yeah. But I love when you've been in Wales in Snowdonia, and these are grown wild, aren't they? Like the English native species.
It's such
super cool. You just you barely notice them. You just got to really look, and you're like.
That's right, and it's such an amazing genus. I mean, you consider there are 3 species in Europe, and most of North Asia, the same 3 species, but there's over 300 globally, and loads being discovered now as well in Africa.
So Nigel was very kind to share his time and knowledge, and he actually confirmed as well that the fact that Michael Plant Geek had shared on the other stand was in fact true. The one that the bloke had then, to his face, said he was talking absolute rubbish. So yeah, thank you, Nigel.
I swear you cannot go anywhere with this guy without getting distracted by plants. Getting distracted by plants or starting talking to people.
Amazing geums. This is the best showcase I've seen for geums anywhere. Look at it. So cool. This one, all of them were bred and raised on the nursery as well. That is very cool. I had not realised that. Really nice colour palette as well. Pastel.
Geums is one of the best. Huh? What did you say? Geums. Why do you say it?
No, it just sounds sexy when I say geums.
Geums is one of the best perennials, I think, for the sort of front border / into that middle bit of the border.
And
in my
froth.
opinion.
I think you shouldn't underestimate froth in a border. You need froth and filler that kind of knits everything together. It's like a stitching plant, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it works super nice, yeah.
Yeah, because those flowers are just that little bit higher than what they are. Yeah.
Have you seen? It's
them.
not here.
I've just planted Mrs. Bradshaw.
Aha, that's cool.
The flower.
Very old traditional one though.
Yeah.
If I dare say,
It's
you
very
should look
red.
out for Flaming Sunset, which is
Flaming Sunset.
It was improvement on Mrs. Bradshaw. Yeah.
Oh, really?
But also, a nice one to look out for.
So
is
what's
Orange
improved?
pumpkin.
So what's improved?
More flowering, longevity as well. Yeah, that's why a lot of this new breeding, like, there's often things that supersede the things that are out there, but people still buy the original one because they know the name. Things like Lavender Hidcote is not the best lavender, but you're led to believe it is by the heritage. Sorry to be a bitch.
So, yeah, as I was saying before, he got distracted on GMs again. Like, that guy, Nigel, his knowledge was just mind-blowing. So interesting listening to that. So, yeah, incredible. We've got to record one more for Plant Geek, and then I'm going to buy a Hosta. I still need to buy a Hosta.
They're the red stem ones.
The red stem. That is a nice one. I want some miniature ones because I've got my other Hosta theatre. So I've got one Hosta theatre done, completed. So I think we're coming to the end of being in here. We're creeping up to 6 o'clock as well. I need to quickly buy a Hosta because I always buy at least one Hosta. So is this new Forest Hostas here? Yeah, this is New Forest Hostas, so this is where I normally buy Hostas from. I'm a bit undecided because, that's the one that Plant Geek's been talking about, and so I'm going to buy it and go around with it now, and then he'll be like, oh, that's the one I was talking about, and I'm like, no, this is the one. So, yeah. Right, I've decided what Hosta I'm buying. Huh? This is the one he's been banging on about for the
it's
past
the one, it's the
15
one.
minutes.
Oh, ding dong! Oh, thank you. That's so cool. This is so amazing.
We got it.
With the red leaf. Oh my god. I'm calling it red leaf, but it's not quite. I know.
So
But the red is really
this
coming
is the one
through
we're getting.
now. So, what am I doing?
I want you to tell me why that's like, because you've been banging on about it for half
Uh-huh.
an hour.
It's-
So what's so special about it?
It's really nice.
Yeah.
That's
Go on,
it.
What's so special about it? You've been banging
Oh,
on
it's just
about
super cool because, like, Hosta, in terms of, like, you know, many years ago there was a variety like Cherry Berry, I think was the first one that started to have a little bit of red in the stem, and it just gets me excited in a product development way that, like, soon you're going to have that red coming into the leaf, and we could be looking at a red leaf Hosta in just a few years. Actually, I'll show you something on my phone later.
So Hostas secured, and yeah, that is it for today at Malvern. So we've had an amazing time. I hope you guys have enjoyed coming round with me and looking at the gardens and just having a look round. Sorry it's a bit disjointed at times. My attention span is like and then, like, it's hard to sort of structure a video when you are like a sort of bunny rabbit, just looking around and getting distracted and just enjoying things. So but I hope you enjoyed the mishmash of little clips of my day at Malvern, and hope you get something from it. If you've got any questions, let me know and I'll try and answer them the best I can. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.